Hello, my good people. I thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. This is Dan Speaks Common Sense TV, where we say the truth and where we face the reality. You see, a lot of things has been going on in Nigeria and all over the world. But it takes you common sense and conscience that provide wisdom to you to understand how things is going on, what is going on in this our country and in this whole wide world. So I want you to pay attention to listen to this thing I'm about to show you now. Just go ahead, pay attention, listen to this thing, and tell me what you think about it. Write your comment below. Write your comment below. I'll leave you to decide this video right now.
I'm talking live from Finland. Yeah, see, I don't understand why some people just take up matter. I don't know whether not just for content, like content creation or just for that kind of reason. Like I told you earlier, anything that happen about Simon Ekpa, when I confirm first from Finland, when I confirm from the people with the Finland. See, I'm not a Biafran or anything like that. So no, I'm from Akwa. We are just a people of our own. Of course, we still believe in Nigeria. But I don't like, like fake news, that kind of thing. I don't like, I don't like lie, that kind of thing. This country is one of the least corrupt countries. Very honest people. So I like drop things the way the thing did. So I just hear all over, Sahara News and most tabloids within Nigeria. They say someone, the guy has been arrested, he's incarcerated, he's in one of the toughest prison for the world. Come on now, come on, my people. Come on. And the funny thing is, if you Google, and if you doubt me, Google, you will check the people who report those matters now, only Nigerian tabloids. Nigerian tabloids, not even one foreign tabloid, not to talk of Finnish tabloid, like newspaper from Finland, online and otherwise. Now only Nigeria. So I don't know if there's some kind of politics that they play, or I'm left to understand. But the fact remains that the latest news where they gone for Finland, where we know we within Finland, be the last protest will happen for Lahti, a town about an hour away from Helsinki, and they were protesting, in support of Simon Ekpa. They were telling the government to release him, that is not guilty, that is simply fighting for the rights of his people. Of course, for now, the guy in prison has been incarcerated, pending when, by the court, because the court has to give the injunction, pending when he will be brought to justice. And that justice means that at this point where the guy did so, there is no assurance in the sense that it's just probability that the guy do incite violence for Nigeria. Understand? So there is no, he has not been found guilty. Make I put on like that. It's allegedly that on probability, nothing has been founded yet. Until they carry the matter, go court. And they have to prove evidence. There has to be evidence. And the evidence that they charge against them now, the matter will be happening like since 2022. Not be like the recent one. Now, which will happen since 2022. When they can't raise the matter up against you. After they don't arrest them, release them, then they can't raise the matter. The way I said, I say Nigeria get hands somehow inside the matter, foreign, because now all these foreign police, like, Interpol, where they run things within Europe. Then I see there's some kind of backup, either from France or something. I can't really say, but there's a foreign hand inside the whole matter. But I just wonder how far the thing goes, because they need evidence. Of course, Simon Ekpa, they go sit down together, talk the matter, and they have to give reasons, like why they think it's so. And then this money laundering thing, what they even charge against them, against them. It's not on him. Now, on the other 4 guys, they full arrest. For him, they say he has they are charging for incite on violence for Nigeria. But there must be evidence. For you to talk about something, let me say you commanded some people for Nigeria, say you go and do this. So it has to be founded, it has to be based on reason. In Finland, everything is based on reason. So all the while they say the guy's incarcerated, and they say the guy's asset has been frozen, account and all those things. There's no such thing. No such thing on any Finnish tabloid. I don't know where they gather their own matter, maybe somewhere for but maybe not just for content creation. Okay, or just to sell. Because there's no such thing on any Finnish journal. There's no such thing frozen assets. There's no such thing incarcerated. You see, in Finland, the prison here not be where they punish people. This is not America. Finland here, their prison system now where they bring you in to reform you to be a better person. It means say they will pamper you. In short, the place where they even put you, you get your TV, you get your bed, they give you better food. In fact, they even pay you on top. And if you act well, maybe they give you 3 years, then you act well for that 1 year. They will allow you to go out, go to do your thing, then come back. Then they will just watch you. So Finland, the prison system is not meant to punish, not like in Nigeria where they won't punish you. There is to reform you, to make you a better person, to make you reason why what you do not the correct, why you need to change. That's Finland for you. So I don't know where all the fake news they fly all over, Nigeria journals. If you doubt me, just Google them out. You see all the papers where they come out all concerning the guys freezing outside and everything. And the prison where they even saying one of the toughest prisons. See, we don't have such. I don't know what they mean by toughest. It's just a normal prison where they will just carry you put temporarily, pending when they'll carry you go court. Now, like, just like every basic prison, like for everybody. Of course, they get high security prison. Now, people where, incessantly, that is, repeatedly commit crime, and not any kind of crime, heinous crime, where you get to do with people's life and all those kind of things. Like, they bring you in, then you continue, and they face you're of danger to people, the person who they close to you, next to you. Now, they'll carry you put there, but still, they will make sure they respect your human rights. They respect that human dignity. I beg, I remember my brother, Prince Bakassi. Like I said, based on, now what they train us here to do. Over here, the school where they go, they train us to reason. They call it critical thinking. You have to think, not just do something based on any favor or anything. It's based on reason. It's based on fact, based on the truth. So I beg, me wanna stay blessed. But anyhow, I will keep on posted. Make you just follow my page, Prince Bakassi. Yes.
His Excellency Oyendo Mazinamde Kano. May God bless His Excellency, the Prime Minister of the United States of Biafra, His Excellency ESN Ekpa Simon Njoku, for the job Simon is doing. I want to say we thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, because we know in your hands Biafra has come. In your hands Biafra will be safe. And in your hands, now that Biafra has come, the people of Biafra will rejoice. When I say the people, I mean the men, the women, the children, the old, the young, the sick, the poor, the mild, the gentle, those in the lower class, those in the middle class, and even those living in the upper echelon of life. We shall all come together under one voice, under one accord, under one union, under one umbrella. Oh my God. Even though we go come under one charter, as now the new word nana, charter. We shall come together and scream hallelujah day for the day that God has made for the people of Biafra. We thank God for the 29th of November. It's a special date in the hearts of the Biafrans. My people, today, our brother Prince of Bakassi don't come back. If you remember, last week, I stuck for Pidgin English one-on-one with my brother. So today we thank God. Make we thank God. Say him don't come again. Don't talk the truth. This boy, they live for Finland. He there for Lati with Simon Ekpa. The same town, the same city, everywhere. So him don't give the real updates. Because for the zoo, that the lie says Simon Ekpa is in prison, is this, is that. They paint a picture based on what their perspective they tell them. Remember, I've been telling you, say, if 3 blind men touch an elephant, the one when touch the elephant tail go talk say the elephant is like a rope. The one when touch a leg go say the elephant is like a pole. And the one when touch in belly inside go say the elephant is like a wall. It is similar to a wall. So to Nigeria, because they are not used to freedom, to them, if person there for custody, for prison or police station or anywhere, now big problem. So the way that they think is they wrong. So today, I go give the Nigerian media water. For lying, say Simon Ekpa is in the hardest prison, the maximum prison, the deadliest prison in Finland. Also, I go try to educate those people out there when hate Simon Ekpa, those when believe in one Nigeria, when they thank God, say, they don't hold Simon Ekpa, we thank God, you. Those when they thank God, I go just show you a test, an example of how the average prison is in Finland. Today is that day. Make I educate you again, because some of una they talk from the spectrum of being in Nigeria. You are talking from the state of poverty. You are talking from a state of not knowing, the unknown. You know, because in your own world, if someone they say is in custody, like for DSS custody, it's a do or die affair, they would lock you up and throw away the keys in Nigeria. So they use that same brain. Una media, they use that same brain. They paint the picture when they write their news. So today, make we hear our brother give us the latest updates on Simon Ekpa and a warning to the media like Sahara reporters. Showore, you claim to be a friend of the Biafra. Showore, you claim to be a friend of Nnamdi Kanu, but you are the one, your media is the one giving out false narrative against the disciple of Nnamdi Kanu. Showore, Showore, Showore. My people, without any much further ado, make we hear this our brother break him down. The Prince of Bakassi. Make we hear him break him down. If you're ready, let's go there. Listen.
Yes, so still on Simon Ekpa matter, I remember my brother Prince Bakassi live from Finland.
Okay.
Like I've been talking before now, anything that happen, make them find out from us within Finland.
Okay.
Before I even start to make conclusion, because over here, now the rule of law, now it be supremo.
Mm-hmm.
It's not based on your position, based on your power, based on who you are.
Mm-hmm.
The society, everything is based on the rule of law, means that the law is supreme.
Tell them more.
You see, I can't go through some Nigerian tabloids, I can't say, now most of them can't talk about Simon Ekpa.
Mm-hmm.
Some say the guy, the toughest prison, in the world. See here, that prison where they put on just ordinary prison where they laugh, like a town just an hour away from here. That toughest prison where they see, it's not the reality now. A Netflix series, like a movie where they just act.
God bless you. The prison they were talking about in that zoo, Kalmanstrab, whatever they call it, it's a series on Netflix. Even if you do your research on it, now series for Netflix, now like a TV show, just to do a documentary. In Finland, the prisons are different. They don't even call it prison. I keep telling you guys, Simon Ekpa is watching all what we are doing. Simon Ekpa is watching everything. Today, I go show you an example of a prison in Finland. When I go see where people they use internet, people they swim, they have a good time. People they go classes, then they go university. Then they go university for prison. This is what we tell you guys, that in the Western world, things are different. But in your own shithole country called Nigeria, those in Nigeria, in a prison, person, no food, you want peace. There is no place to peace, no place to sleep. Those kind of things. See it like a duplex. See it like somebody of an average, family level in that shithole called Nigeria. Somebody that has a good job and can afford a 2-bedroom house. They have a good food. They can use the internet. They can use their phone and laptop. See it that way as a minimum standard of prison in the Western world. Prison in Western world is not like the prison in Nigeria. Na beg I dey beg una. Make una open na mind. Today, I go educate una. I go show una an example of a prison in Finland. Even though Simon Ekpa is not in a prison, because you are innocent until proven guilty. Every 2 weeks, they interview him. But I go allow my brother to continue. Towards the end of the video, I go show an example of a prison just to shame Nigerian media, because in most cases, they don't know. They don't really know. Let's continue. Listen.
They call it the toughest prison in the world. It's not like the prison is the toughest prison. See, in Finland, we only have about 3,100 and something prisoners.
Okay.
Finland, a country where the police were there, they are very well disciplined. They know their right and they know their limitations. In fact, if you walk out for road, you see police, you push them, move, make I pass. They only have about 3,000 something, 100 and something prisoners. And, most of them went to the prison, they are just there for a short time, less than 6 months. And then the other half, they are, they're staying about 3 months or so, and only few ways they keep for a long time. You see, Finland system, of incarceration is not about punishment. It's not about keeping the person there like animal.
Good.
Like most of our countries, you have the, for them there, it's a place for reform, to reform person, to try to change person, to make person born again. To try to give the person reason why what you do not the correct. It's not a place where they carry you good because they won't punish you or they won't torture you or something like that. No.
Are you hearing what this guy is saying? This guy was previously in Nigeria, like you all. Thank God say he's in Finland, and he's giving you a first-hand account of how prison life did for Finland. You see him, they give you a first-hand account of how the prison life did for Finland. Because if we talk about now, say, oh, you are Simon Ekpa boys, you are pretending. So I want this boy to give us the story. The Prince of Bakassi, making given the story of how things be. I dey laugh because me don't live for Scandinavian countries. So when I say I dey laugh, I know why I dey laugh. Simon Ekpa has no problem. Simon Ekpa don't test the system. He don't know their level of what they fit do. That was why he was talking the way he was talking. He was so free. Because even those who are spending like 10 years in jail, 20 years in jail for murder, people will pay somebody for Finland. I go show you an example how they live in prison. So for all those out there messing up, those in the government and the cabinet, I want you to know that Simon Ekpa is seeing all these videos. Because in Finland, you are allowed. In fact, you are entitled to the internet. Although you may not use your own private account because of the investigation, so that you will not go out there and, speak to somebody or influence somebody. Like they say in bank account, they don't freeze them. That is normal. If them say you are financing, you are influencing terrorist something, then go freeze your account first now. Then go take your phone from you. Keep them safe. Then the money, they go freeze it so that make you somehow pay somebody to change the person's mind. It is basic. It is normal in the Western world. When they freeze them, it no be like for Nigeria, when we say they go freeze your money, they go thief your money, the police go beat you, open your phone, enter your password. They take your Bitcoin, they take your Ethereum, they take your soul. It's not done in the Western world though. I want to paint the picture. Make una understand how we they live for Western world. Because not only us feel given a freedom, not only us feel given an independence, because if you do it from Nigeria, your Nigerian military laced with Boko Haram, ISIS, ISWAP, Lakurawa, headsmen, they go come and buy you and burn your house down. So now we, when the Western world, go use the law of the Western world. The rule of law is key. Now that's what we go use to give them freedom. And we have been doing it so far. So make we hear our brother Breaker now more. Make them listen. Listen, go on.
Finland, a country, they respect human rights. They respect your freedom.
Say it again. Say it again.
It's not a place where they carry you good because they won't punish you or they won't torture you or something like that. No. Finland, a country, they respect human rights. They respect your freedom, despite the fact that you commit. They don't see any other person if you commit, so they treat you like human being. Most of their rooms, if you check, they get TV, they get everything inside, food, nice bed, everything comfortable. They give them better food, they pay them on top self.
Are you hearing it? Internet day, everything day. Everything day. When I was living in the Scandinavian countries, things when I see themselves, I shock. I say, really? Everything day for them. Everything day for them to enjoy. So all those blackmailing Simon Ekpa, you are once in the cabinet, you are once in the government, and you are blackmailing. He's seeing everything. He's watching everything. Because it is your right to be informed in Finland. Internet is not a luxury. It's a right. It's something you must have. You see, you must have it. Newspaper, internet access, so you must have it. It's a must. So I did laugh when people they talk all these things about Simon Ekpa. Oh, he's in the hardest prison in Finland. I'm just laughing. Have you guys done your research? Come, I beg, continue.
You don't have to spend for the prison. Government they pay you. So when you come out, they'll give you all the money. This is Finland for us. So it's not the toughest prison, I beg. Make una tell Sahara reporters and the rest of the guys.
Sahara.
You know, I need to just Google how because he said almost all the time when we talk about this matter now from Nigeria. Not even one from
mind their own perspective to life. It is different. I will not blame them. Because for Nigeria, they don't know say person if you get light for 24 hours uninterrupted. For 30 years, you can have light uninterrupted. They don't know. To them, it is not in their brain. To them, generator is something that somebody should have. Having a generator is a necessity in Nigeria. Why? Because they don't have light. In the 21st century, a people choose to live without light. In the 21st century. To show you how wicked and how backward they have left them, because they are stealing their resources. So they must leave you in poverty. That way you will not have mind to talk. And those we won't talk, we the Biafrans we won't talk, they will now come with tribalism, tell the other tribes to hate on us, to blame the Igbos. Oh my God, life the wow. You are doing business, you are making money, you buy a house, you buy land, they bring tribalism and say blame the Igbo, blame the Igbo. Igbos are buying the oh my God, poverty. Now poverty cause all this one. Now poverty cause all this one. Now poverty cause all this one in you. Now poverty, I said now poverty cause all this one. Now poverty, poverty will make you see somebody, an entrepreneur doing business, making millions of naira and dollars in their business. Then they are investing in properties. They are buying land, what is called real estate. And somehow, a people will not be angry with them. Say, okay, they are coming to buy our land. Can you imagine that thing? That's psychology. But we as black people, when they for Obodo Yibo, a black man, when they live for Obodo Yibo, my neighbor here, they are all and white. None of them is looking and say, this guy went by a house here, he's coming to steal our land. They don't even think that way. It will never register in their mind. Their only problem now, say, the immigrants when they come without documents, because if they find themselves come, government will have to give them a place to stay. And before you know them, those when they that priority, ladder, they wait for a house. Because somebody now refugee will not get family, they will put them as top priority. So technically, they are angry because refugees, when they come here, they get free money. You see, they get free money, they get free house. But when they here, when they work, we work to pay our bills. But a refugee does not pay those things. So the media and politics has asked them to blame the refugees. The same way in that zoo called Nigeria, the politicians are saying blame the Igbos. They bring tribalism.
Reporting Mazi Simon Ekpa to the Finnish authority every single day, because Mazi Simon Ekpa was defending his people from these Nigerian military attacks that is ongoing, even as today that I'm speaking in Biafran land. Mazi Simon Ekpa kept blocking them, kept defending his people, and these people were not able to penetrate the villages where they penetrate and buy people. They kept writing, and the Finnish authority just knows that Nigeria is a very corrupt country. So they paid deaf ear. They didn't want to do anything because they know Nigeria government is the worst thing that can ever happen to any country if you get involved with them. So what happened was, now when Tinubu, he was doing some traveling. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. This man was doing some traveling, and they advised him on what to do. He was advised to use a woman from our region. Now, I'm not going to mention the country name that said this to this man. So Tinubu now went and brought Bianca Ojukwu. If you check Tinubu's cabinet today, there is no Igbo man anywhere that is occupying any reasonable position in Tinubu's administration, even up to today, undermining the federal character that is enshrined in their own constitution. So what now happened was that they used Bianca to start writing to the Finnish authority. So, and in the Western world, the first people they respect that have more ground than anybody in that country is women. So they respect women a lot. In fact, in the Western world, after woman, it is children. After children, their pets, maybe their dog or their cat. After those ones, before you now see women. So when men were talking in Nigeria, they didn't listen to them because they know that they are very corrupt individuals. They are highly corrupt. So they know Nigeria was a very corrupt country. So they didn't pay attention to them. They didn't even listen to them. So now what now happened was that they now used Bianca Ojukwu to write a petition that Ekpa, their Finnish citizen from Nigeria, is destroying the southeast because she comes from that same region. Can you see the technicality that they used? So now when these people now saw it, and Bianca Ojukwu went to the Finnish embassy and submitted that petition. Then somebody brought that petition to their parliament, and they read it and said, okay, Simon Ekpa, come, let's investigate this matter. And as the investigation was ongoing, Nigerian government, they didn't inform them. They don't know what is even going on. Nigerian government is even, adamant of what is going on. Or should I use the word oblivious of what is going on? They don't know what is going on. Now they are investigating, and they now call the same Nigerian government and say, look, you said this man is a terrorist. What evidences have you got? The other day, Musa was granted interview and he was lying to the person that, we have submitted. They've not submitted. The documentation that they submitted was via Ojukwu's wife. They do not have any reasonable evidence to bring to the Finnish authority. When these things happened, they were jubilating. And even because, let me tell you why they are very confused. If you watch was it on the 15th, where Sarahara reported that Simon Ekpa has been taken to one of the most secured prison in Finland. There is nothing like one of the most secured prison in Finland. There's nothing like that. What they have is correctional centers. They don't have anything like we live in the Western world. So these people, they should stop fooling you people, Nigerians. They are trying, like I said in my last video, they are trying to divide you. They are trying to because this is what they've been doing, divide and rule. So they are trying to divide us in our mind so that we will say, Ekpa was even a terrorist. So Those things are not even. Now the Finnish authority has now been calling them, the Nigeria, come and tell us how this man was inciting violence in Nigeria, how he was terrorizing Nigeria, what financial these people, nobody is showing up again. They ran away. They are now avoiding the whole cause. Can you see what the Nigerians are suffering? And these are the same people who kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, brought extraordinary rendition him back to Nigeria, and hoping to try that same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. And the man refused and said, no, you can't do that because I know the law. And now look at, they now labeled him a terrorist. Even the northern leaders, most of the northern leaders were now the Fulani leaders, not the northerners. The northerners are very wonderful and very loving and peaceful people. Fulani leaders came together and said that the UN should proscribe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a terrorist, which means they're not even planning to release him. The UN should proscribe IPOB, which is you and I, the indigenous people of Biafra, as a terrorist organization, which means the whole Igbo race now, they want to proscribe them as a terrorist organization. And these people refuse. Now, the same Bianco Ojukwu that wrote petition against Mazi Simon Ekpa is not in Finland to defend all the petition. The same Christopher Musa that is telling you that it was not Christopher Musa that even submitted the petition. So Bianco Ojukwu now went back and told them that this Ekpa that you people are safeguarding has been petitioned by the Nigerian government in 2021 and nothing was done about it. Of being a terrorist in Nigeria, nothing was done about it. I'm giving you people the real gist. Now these people swung into action and said enough is enough. Let's even investigate this young man. And up to today that I'm talking to you, Ekpa has not been found guilty of any crime. Up to today. And that is why the Finnish authorities said they are going to speed the trial, because the trial is not even making any sense to them as well, because nobody is coming forth. Now, if after this whole thing and Ekpa comes out, because I know he's going to come out very soon, Ekpa comes out, how would these people that betrayed him, that betrayed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu few, betrayed Ekpa few, betrayed and tried to stop, what is it called, Madam Ngozi Arabweze, how would you people feel? All this your fight, why don't you wait for Ekpa to come out? Now, their main agenda was not even to arrest Ekpa, was so that the Finland Convention will not hold. That was their primary objective, because now it is now very open that Biafra has been redeclared. Biafra has been declared before, but now Ngozi Arabweze redeclared it on the 29th of December because she didn't know what was going to happen and who was on her side and who was trying to set things up, which I practically understand. So nobody should blame her. She's a woman. She can panic at any time. And for those in fact, if you listen to Tupac songs a lot, you find out where Tupac said, trust no one. All the people I trusted that I gave love, when it came to fear, they all bounced. They all turned their back against him. But he's a survivor. He's going to survive. And he survived until he was shot to death. The same people that said, oh, they are my guys, they died him. Now, this almost global hatred for Igbos, I wonder where it's going to lead Nigeria. But we told Nigeria that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I keep saying it, I don't know if Tinubu can do anything. He can go to hell if he likes. This kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be the one that will end Nigeria totally. Now, I want Bianco Ojukwu, Madam Bianco Ojukwu, government, the Nigerian terrorist army are in Biafran land. They are killing our people, making our land, not a livable place. They are making our land to be a place that people can no longer stay. So please, Bianco Ojukwu, I need you to write to, the way you wrote to Finland, I need you to write to General Christopher Musa. Maybe he doesn't understand what his soldiers are doing there. Let him remove all his soldiers from our land. It is now a sovereign nation. Musa respects sovereignty. So let him remove all his army from our land, because I'm a please, Madam Bianca Ojukwu, if you can write to Finnish Finland, please as well write to General Christopher Musa, as well write to Tinubu to remove his soldiers. They are killing our people. Our people are really dying. There are a lot of videos I have that I can't put on my platform. If I put it, they will block me. But I know that all this nonsense that is happening will come to an end one day. We move. We can never be divided. Biafrans has come to stay. And when you watch the Biafrans of today, you will know that they are not the Biafrans of yesterday. Everybody is ready, including me, to die for this cause, no matter what. We are not living as humans. Do you understand what I mean? So, Madam Bianca, please, we are not asking you, we are not begging you, we are telling you to do that. Please tell him that our land is under siege. They should remove all their army, their police from our land. You are the foreign minister of Tinubu, so please deliver our message to him. Thank you, ma. We are begging you. And our chief of staff, may God bless you and continue to strengthen you. Mazi Simon Ekpa will join us very soon, because Nigeria has no case. Mazi